Thank you to MeDo for sponsoring this video. MeDo claims you can build a fully functioning web or iOS app just from one prompt. It also has built-in AI agents to help with PowerPoint slide generation, document generation, and more productivity tasks. It also has image and video generation. And their plans start at just $18 a month, which is a lot more affordable than some competitive products. And if you register with the link in the description, you'll get 300 credits immediately so you can start building for free. So in this video, we're going to put this to the test, and to make it even more fun, we're going to compare its result to Lovable. So I'm going to build it side by side. I am genuinely doing this for the first time here, so we are going to see together which one is better. So let's send them both off. I'm going to send Lovable off on the right side, and I'll send MeDo off on the left side. So right off the bat with MeDo, our agent is going to start thinking about what it's going to do to build. I did this in MeDo's deep build mode. There's also its instant build mode, which will give you a result more quickly, but the result might not be as good. So right off the bat, we're getting our requirements.md. So it's creating a really detailed planning document that it's going to use to actually build this out. So this is MeDo. And if we go over to Lovable, we can see it's also creating a planning document, but it's taking longer. So I don't know exactly what's happening, whether it's because of the model it's using or something else. But on the left side here, it looks like MeDo used a model that was able to respond to us pretty quickly. We can review it. So let's just take a quick look. It's going to talking about who the target users are, the core usage scenarios, page structure. If we scroll down, we can see edge cases, how it's going to handle it. Things that are out of scope for now, user account, for example, login registration. Yes, we're not going to do that right now. Okay, so based on the plan, I like where it's going. So I'm going to go ahead and click Generate App. So now it's in its generation mode. The preview here just shows us that it's being generated. On the right side, MeDo is saying it's generating a website based on our idea, including multiple pages and features, and it's going to map out the implementation plan. Let's check on Lovable real quick. Looks like it's still working on basically setting everything up. So we'll check in with that in a few minutes. Back in MeDo, I just want to show you some of the features that are set up. So we have the file list. We have all the code. So it's already kind of looks like it's starting with like Tailwind and things that are templates almost. And then it's going to build on top of all that. You can add skills as well into MeDo. Backend service. So we can add backend and user authentication. These are the types of things that make MeDo an all-in-one platform, and it does it really easily. So it's cool that this is all built in and you can just add it via chat. And then there's also a data analysis page that once we publish would be accessible, but right now we can't actually see. So on the right side, we can see what's happening. The agent is telling us as it goes what's happening. It's creating a website based on our idea, including multiple pages and features, and it's mapping out the overall implementation plan. So over here in Lovable, looks like we have our first version created. So it's interesting. Maybe the plan took a little bit longer, but it created it more quickly. So just something to note, but we'll see what the result actually is, because the result is what matters at the end of the day. So we can test it out in Lovable as we go. So we can say, we can use one of their examples of nonfiction about how cities work. It's finding books. And here we go. We have 4 books to choose from. Let's say nonfiction about the future of AI. Let's see what happens. So we have 5 books here about AI that we could potentially use. So let's say I like Harry Potter. What else might I like? And it's giving us 5 book examples. Okay. So I'm really curious to see how MeDo does and how it compares. Lovable built like a very simple app. So let's see what MeDo's deep build mode actually gives us. So I'll come back as soon as I have something to show you. Okay, so MeDo finished the first version, and it has Gemini 2.5 Flash integrated as the AI. So similar to Lovable, the AI is integrated into the app that we built. And let's actually test it out. First impressions are I like the design a lot, actually. I think that Lovable's has a little bit more of a warm feeling, while MeDo is a little bit more, it just kind of feels modern and clean, which I like. So let's, why don't we click an example, a mystery novel set in Victorian England, and let's click find books. All right, so we have our result here. Here we have 8 books instead of 5 that Lovable gave. And we can also click on the book to go in and actually learn more about the book. So it's going to share what about the book, why we recommend the book, and then you can start a new search. So I think that this goes a little bit more in depth than what Lovable did on the first try, which is also why it took a little bit longer. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think in terms of design and what it created with that same prompt. I'm curious to hear what you think, genuinely. The other thing to keep in mind about these two tools is pricing. So how much did it cost to build this compared to what it cost to build in Lovable? So with MeDo, it's $18 a month for 2,000 credits plus a daily login bonus of 100 credits. Plus, you can also do image generation and additional features with the Pro plan. You can also, again, well, you can get 300 credits by using the link in my description, but also 100 daily credits for free just by logging in. So everything here was done with less than 100 credits. So just to give you a sense. On Lovable, you have for free, you get 5 daily credits up to 30 a month, and then it jumps to $25 for 100 credits, and then $50 for 200 credits, and so on. So the pricing is a little bit more just to get onto their Pro plan. Okay, so now I want to talk about monetizing. So let's send off this prompt. Can we add links to Amazon for the books, even if it links to search results? So later I can add my Amazon affiliates tag to the links to monetize. So the reason that I'm asking this is in order to monetize a site like this, what I would do would be to use the Amazon affiliates program. So Amazon affiliates gives you a percentage of every sale if you send someone to Amazon. So what we can do is on the books, we can have a buy now button. And then if people click that, then we can make money from that click. What I'm going to do is have MeDo figure out how to do that and figure out how to get links, whether to the books or to just a search result on Amazon, which will show the book first. And then we would be able to add our Amazon affiliates tag to that link so that we could get paid. So now we're going to start adding some monetization here. Okay, so this feature is now done. And here we go. Science fiction about space exploration and humanity, Project Hail Mary. Let's search on Amazon. And perfect. So it's working correctly. We can see Project Hail Mary, Andy Weir is showing on the search, and then users can just click and purchase it. So then we would get Amazon affiliate revenue. And the reason I asked it to do that and it's doing that is because in order to actually link to the book itself, we would need the ISBN, which is a lot more complicated. So I think just going to the Amazon search makes a lot of sense here. And then again, we can click in and like before, see about this book, why we recommend it. And it also has the search on Amazon. Here on Lovable, you can see it added the view on Amazon as well. Let's see if I click that, a memory called Empire. So this worked as well correctly. Okay, so it did it. But again, I'll leave it up to you in the comments. Let me know which layout you prefer. I think I like the multi-page layout of what MeDo did. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think as well. And then to publish on MeDo, it's just as simple as going to publish. Click publish now. It's going to go ahead and publish to 100%. And now we can go ahead and access the link. It's live. You can configure a custom domain as well. If you're on the pro version of MeDo, we'll go ahead and click that. And now our app is available for anyone to use. Thanks for watching this video. Click the link in the description again to get 300 credits for free on MeDo and get started. Let me know in the comments what you think of MeDo. Is this something that you could see yourself using? I'd love to know. And if you try it out, let me know as well. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more free content like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.